Hello everyone and welcome back to our last day of this week where we feature TCG PokeDECKS. Today is Thursday. Today the new Sun and Moon Guardians Rising set should be available, so I hope you guys are finished watching this video and then you go and play and use the new cards. I certainly will, and I'm really looking forward to it. But today we are advancing our Pokedex, a new entry, and we are going to be featuring or seeing in action a Growlithe deck. Now, what's so special about this Growlithe? Let me turn on the fan because I am actually melting here. We'll turn it on low so you guys don't hear it, but I am actually melting inside my room. It's been ridiculously hot here, but anyways. Growlithe. So what's special about Growlithe? 70 HP, nothing to write home about. The retreat cost, pretty bad. But wow, do you see the can you see the small circles under the fire and colorless symbols? Do you see them like right now? That seems pretty weird. Anyways, the idea behind Growlithe is using Hind Kick. Hind Kick deals 10 damage and you get to switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Now, why is this special? Because you can pair Growlithe with Volcanion EX, and Volcanion EX will increase Growlithe's damage output, which is pretty awesome, and you can hit up to 100 damage whilst switching Growlithe, keeping it safe on the bench. And we have a very big assortment of Pokemon that we can hide behind in order to make sure that Growlithe stays safe and we deny our opponent's Pokemon. So we have a Carpink with Safeguard, so we have protection from Pokemon EX. We have a Giratina EX, so we have protection from Mega Evolutions. We have a Mew, so we have protection from any evolved Pokemon. We also have Wofet to deny our opponent's abilities, and we have the humongous 250 HP Wailord EX, just to take any hit really. So those are our walls. We're also running a 2-1 Starmie line so that we can recover the fire energies and keep powering up Growlithe with Volcanion. We have 4 Skyfield simply because, and I'm actually just thinking that it might be too much. I'm gonna do this change. I'm gonna take out 1 Skyfield and I'm gonna play a 2-2 Starmie. We have Skyfield so that we can have all of our walls ready. We're also playing 1 town map so that we can find the correct wall. And we have Nest Balls, we have Ultra Volts, we have Berserkers, Trainer's Mail, Sycamore, Lysander, and even a Fisherman so that we can recover energy and keep powering up our Growlithes. We have 4 Floatstone, of course, because we don't want to have to manually retreat our walls or even the Volcanion EXs. Maybe we could do it on Olympia as well. I mean, I'll take the Buddy Rescue, just the one, and I'll put in an Olympia. I definitely haven't played with the deck, so we will be taking it for a test drive together, but hopefully things will work out, and let's see if we can find some good matches. Now, this is the last video pre-Guardians Rising. Every other video from now on will feature Guardians Rising's packs, pack openings and decks, so look forward to Sylveon GX deck, Tapu Koko GX, Alola Ninetales GX, Garbodor, Drampa, even Metagross I think has potential, some sort of Lunala deck. What else? Solgaleo perhaps? I don't know. Okay, so there's a ton of things. Field Blower and Choice Band, they're just such good cards, such amazingly good cards. And now off of this Trainer's Mail we want an end because a Sycamore would be atrocious in discarding this. Okay, that's fine. We find the end. Now the thing here is we are going to, okay, Taurus GX is the worst Pokemon we could be up against, and this setup is not great either. But anyways, we'll bench the Wailord. I won't Sky Return, set up for now. I have another energy to burn. I could potentially Lysander to knock out a Vileplume, because I do feel it's very likely that this is Decidueye Vileplume. So finding Wofet, yeah, there's a Decidueye. Finding Wofet is a priority. But I couldn't afford to grab the Ultra Ball from our previous hand, simply because we really couldn't like rely on Shaman, or simply get WOP and then do nothing because we had no supporter or any form of draw card. We do see the TC, we do see a level ball, we do see Forest of Giant Plants, so pretty good turn from my opponent. Pretty good turn. Finding a Volcanion EX here to knock out the Gloom would be amazing. But there's even a chance that my opponent will lock us out of the game right here. So there's a Floatstone, there's a Trainer's Mail, there's a Lysander, interestingly enough. And is he gonna just deal 60 damage? Okay, so no luck. No luck as of now. To find a Mew, which I will have to bench. Okay, gonna need one Fire Energy potentially, because I need to maximize my options here to knock out this Gloom, because that will make just life so much easier. Please, I need a Volcanion EX and an energy. It's not very likely. Okay, so neither. I find neither card. Don't even find. I don't even find an Ultra Ball to find Wofet. So this is bad, guys. This is actually really bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Versus Seeker, and I'm gonna recover the Lysander and the N. Gonna have to end next turn, but just lost a great opportunity to knock out the Gloom. A really great opportunity. But Wailord can help us right here. Buddy Rescue, we don't want to give my opponent a Decidueye, so I will just Hind Kick, unfortunately, and hide behind our Wailord EX for now. Turret is an issue, as I mentioned, simply because of its GX attack. It can take down Wailord, and we need our Volcanion EXs to simply have a small chance at knocking it out. We need too big of a setup, and we really don't have too much going here. And my opponent even has a Lysander to knock us out. I do have the Buddy Boy Rescue, so I can immediately get back to Growlithe. Not a fan of giving my opponent a Decidueye from his discard pile, but oh well. I do top deck a Sycamore, but I really don't want to use that because I'd be discarding 4 very useful cards under item block. So we will just end here, reduce my opponent's hand size, and okay, so we do find quite a few interesting cards here. I will bench the Staryu. I will bench the Volcanion. I will use both Ultra Ball. I will use the Ultra Ball, discard the Nest Pulse, and grab Wofet. And I will retreat into the Mew. Okay, this is gonna be really tricky though, really tricky. I think we have the potential to win here, but it's gonna be really difficult, really difficult. And with that Decidueye online already, it's gonna be even harder. It's really gonna be very hard. Okay, so there's one Feather Arrow onto Staryu. That makes sense, I guess. And we do see the horn attack. So that's good because we can promote our Wolfhead to get some item cards. Maybe not this turn, but the following turn. And we do top deck a Sycamore, which is also pretty great. Okay, so we actually don't find many useful things. I can deal 10 damage to the Taurus. That's not gonna make a big difference, honestly. It's really not. But it's better than nothing, I guess. And we promote Wolfhead. That should save our Staryu from getting knocked out. And then next turn we can play our town map. We can recover a supporter card. Or my opponent can simply already have his second Lysandre, his third and last Lysandre. I give up, guys. I truly, genuinely give up. I really try with this decks. I promise you guys. I really do try. But I don't get any cooperation. Any cooperation. Now my opponent's down to 3 prize cards, and there's no viable way for me to retreat the Volcanion other than the one Olympia. One Olympia I run. Ah, this is ridiculous. This is generally ridiculous. And it's not even gonna happen this turn, so... Okay, my opponent does Xenos. Please, game, give me the Olympia. I know it's a long shot, but please give me the Olympia. No, you are not Olympia. We're also gonna lose both Starmies. We are also going to lose both Starmies here. Incredible. But it's the only thing that will keep us in the game. We do find the Olympia, thankfully. Yeah, but I don't have Super Rod, do I? Yep, no more access to Starmie means we will eventually lose. We have 3 Verse Seekers in the discard pile already, so we have very little access to more energy. Very little access. We don't even have access to more energy because of Apple. So we have 1. And 2 Lysandre already, wow. Fine, I'll bench this guy, I guess. And I will pass. This is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty bad. Any small chance we had was just completely gone after my opponent was able to find that 3rd and final Lysandre. Okay, so I'm gonna Olympia into Growlithe, and I mean, is there any reason for me to discard both Fire Energy at this point? I generally don't know. And even if I do, I mean, I guess I want to set up potentially. I have so little resources. Okay, fine. I'll just team up. I'll team up twice. I'm not a big fan of doing this. Now I hind kick, and I will go into my Wob or my Wailord. I guess my Wailord is better simply because I don't want to give him access to a potential Floatstone, to potential Trainer's Mails. I mean, after I knock out this Decidueye, the abilities are not really the issue here. The issue is the Taurus. That's the big issue here. Okay, 20 damage on the Wailord. That's interesting. We do find a Verse Seeker. Now we're only gonna be hitting for 20 damage though. Okay, I'll try to Shaman for an extra 2 cards. And nope. No energy. So I'll just... See, the thing is, I'm dealing 20, he's dealing 20. We're not really moving forward. And there's already 4 energy. Plus this 1-5. We have no more... If we had Starmie, we would be in an incredible position. All we needed was my opponent not to find the last Lysander out of 30-ish cards. That's all we needed. That's generally all we needed. Okay, I'm gonna end here. One fire energy does mean I knock out this Decidueye. So that's pretty good. And I will hind kick. That should be 80 damage for the knockout. And then who do I promote? I guess Wolfet? I think Wolfet is the right call here. Okay, so we get 2 prize cards. Fortunately, I'm not playing Super Odd. Unfortunately, I'm not playing Super Odd. Okay. That's still not a knockout. But yeah, we're never gonna be able to knock out 4 Pokemon at this rate. Not without Starmie. And the extra damage output. Definitely not. And my opponent just... Oh, please play the Shaman. Please play the Shaman. Please play the Shaman. Please. No! You had to play the Shaman, man. You had to play the Shaman. Okay, so I find a Lysander. How does that help me? It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I'm only dealing 10 damage. I mean, I guess I can go after the Dartrix. Maybe even the Shaman here. There's 2 TCEs. My opponent still has a ton of outs though. And I need my Fisherman at least. I mean, I'm not gonna win this game, guys. I'm really not. I'm really not gonna win this game. Hind kick for 10 damage. That's ridiculous. Okay, so what does my opponent top deck? You know he has Shaman. The extra card is... I generally give up. How do they do this? How do they do this every time? The Lysander, the energy, the whatever. It's very frustrating. It's really very frustrating, guys. It really is very frustrating. Why couldn't he top deck the Rowlet instead of the energy? Why? Why couldn't he not get the Lysander? So I could have Starmie and I'd be dealing 100 damage or 70 at least instead of 10. Okay, I'm gonna concede. There's no way I win this match. And we'll try to find a better game, I guess. Very frustrating. So this week has been very frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Because these decks, like, they're not meant to give me a chance against anything. But the games, like, they lead up to me having a chance. But then something always goes against us. Always. And I really want to pull off, like, just an... Why? Come on, deck. Why do you do this to me? Seriously. What did... Double Lysander, double Sycamore. I can't. I really can't. Okay, maybe I should go for Wolfet. And I can prevent evolution. I can... This is awful. Just awful. Okay. So we get more energy. We get a stadium. We get to see our prize cards. And we don't find a floatstone, but we do get our last Lysander, because why not, right? Why not? Okay, so Paralysis, that's fine. That's why I didn't play my Skyfield. Okay, so now if for some reason I'm able to find, which I won't be, I'm able to find 2 Fire Energy and 2 Volcanion EXs out of 7 cards. I guess I found the Volcanions. Another Verseeker and another Verseeker, why not? So that I can never Lysander anything up. And I will deal 10 damage. Oh boy. Of course, the Umbreon, of course. Sycamore, Center Lady, and N. Yeah, there's too many resources in our discard pile. Yeah, and there's 2 Taurus now. Oh boy. Like I said, like these games are already going to be incredibly difficult, and then this, like the hands we get, just make them even harder. Just a lot harder. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna search for Staryu, I guess. And I will steam up after I retreat. Now, I guess I do go out into Wolfet. It's only 40 damage though, that's pathetic. And I guess we do 3-hit KO the Taurus. There's an Ultra Ball, probably for a Carb. Yep. Wow. Oh, there you go. I thought maybe he's gonna find the float, of course. There's a Wob. There's a Wob. No float. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I will play this. I will get back a Volcanion. And my opponent will get back Shaman. The issue is Garbodor though. The issue is Garbodor because I can't knock Garbodor out. Like, I have to hope my opponent will never find a tool card, which is dumb. Because my opponent will find a tool card. Starmie isn't priced, right? So we can find the Starmie. And my opponent's already played 2 Paralcity. I really doubt he plays more. So Mew does give me protection. Mew does give me protection against the Umbreon. Until Garbodor comes into play. And then I just cry myself to sleep. Okay, this will discard these 2. I will find the Starmie. And now I will do this. Yeah, but my opponent's own Wolfet means that I won't be able to deal extra damage with the Growlithe. It's that my damage output is severely severely limited. So let's just hope to get a knockout with Growlithe on the Taurus. That's our new plan. That is actually our new and only plan. And I will promote the Wolfet. Sure, why not? Okay, can we get 1 KO with Growlithe? Yeah, this deck, I mean, a lot of people were using the deck. It seems an okay concept, but it's really not good. It's really genuinely not good at all. Not good at all. My opponent probably thinning out his deck. He will end. So even decking out is a big risk for us. Can he not get the float? No. Wait, he attached the float to the Taurus, interestingly enough. He attached the float to the Taurus. Can we capitalize on this? Can we actually knock? Like, it's gonna be a 2-shot, right? 280, yeah. It's gonna be a 2-shot, but we can maybe target down the Garbodor if my opponent doesn't have another float stone. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna use Space Beacon. I'm gonna discard the Carpink, and I'm gonna find 2 energy. And then I will use 2 Steam Ups. I could even consider powering up a Volcanion. Like, that might be viable later on. So I'm gonna try that actually. And let's Hind Kick. So in the very unlikely scenario, Mew has a 1 retreat gust. In the very unlikely scenario that my opponent doesn't find a float stone, we have the knockout on the Garb. There's an energy. Yeah. So we messed that up a little bit because Wolfet would have prevented that energy evolution. And there's the Sycamore. So first card we're gonna see get played. Wow, triple Sycamore and a Eevee. Will be the Floatstone. Ultra Ball. Wow, seems like my opponent whiffed. Ultra Ball into Shaman. No, so he has a Shaman already. He goes for a Super. That decreases the odds of him finding the Floatstone, which I am okay with. Like playing the Super Rod before is actually a bad play. Oh, why? We were so close, guys. Like, I don't think we even had a chance even then, but if we had knocked out the Garbodor, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. Maybe. Very big maybe, but a maybe nonetheless. So now that our damage output is limited to 10, I'm gonna concede. We were so close, guys. We were close to making it a real game. And even though we didn't get a single win, I don't think this week, we might have gotten one perhaps. Yeah, frustrating week. We still had a chance against many decks. I'm sure more competitive cards will come along. We're due to play Golem, we're due to play Alakazam, we're due to play Machamp, we're due to play other more interesting cards, Snorlax GX as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys finish the video, leave a like if you can, and then move on to playing Guardians Risings. I'm sure you'll see me around on the ladder as well, grinding it up, practicing the new decks, and recording videos for next week. So tomorrow, if the update does work as intended, we will have an English pack opening video and a Spanish pack opening video. And then we will have the weekend off. And then on Monday we will begin with the Guardians Rising decks. I don't know which deck I will feature first, but I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.